We're live at Dover International Speedway for the MBNA America 400, brought to you by MRN. So what can we expect in this one, Barney?
Oh yeah, the Monster Mile. This 1 mile oval may look easy, but boy, let me tell you, it's a lot harder than it looks. These big corners are absolute torture on the body, and fighting to keep your car off the walls requires total concentration from these drivers.
Ken Schrader has earned over 20 pole positions during his NASCAR career.
Schrader's always been pretty good in qualifying, especially in the late 80s and early 90s. In 1993, he started 8 of 30 races from the front row, and when you're not working your way through traffic, a good finish is a lot easier.
Jeff Purvis must have had problems in qualifying this week.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. This could make it an exciting race for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
The Delphi car has had some bad luck the last 2 races.
Oh, he definitely wants to turn things around starting now. His whole crew seems determined to pull out of this slump. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off at least a top 15.
Start your engines.
Hello everybody and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003 Career Mode. What crack pipe is the MRN booth smoking out of? Because the last 2 races were a win and P2. So if that's bad luck, I want to know what good luck is. Bad luck is us having to run Dover. We start P35 with the green flag out in the air, down to P39 before we even hit turn 1. I was just sitting there listening to the MRN thing at the beginning and just absolutely dumbfounded. No idea what the hell they're talking about there. Not sure what programming in the game made them use that dialogue, but definitely shouldn't be there. So we get back a spot there from Casey Atwood. "40 laps this race around Dover. Do not have high hopes for this one. A track I have not done well at in this game or any of the EA games. I just was never good here. Oh, hit that apron. We're going to slide right up the track and then into the wall. A little bit of damage there. So we are running solidly in P40. It's a combination of this being one of the faster tracks, meaning we don't have the speed necessarily, as well as the fact that, again, I just plain out suck at this track. Not exactly going the way we would like it to so far. Is a bit of contact there with the 55. Shauna Robinson looks to our inside. Now again, we need to, if you didn't catch it at the end of the last episode, one of our sponsor objectives is we do need to finish ahead of Steve Park. Luckily we are doing that as of right now. The 3 wide there as Park hits the apron. My problem is we now go 3 wide with Mike Skinner out of turn 4. Skinner comes down the track. And we'll send it to the inside of Park, but we make contact. We'll hold on to the spot for now. This is the most exciting battle for P37 you'll ever see. That's why you gotta subscribe to the channel. You won't see battles for P37 anywhere else on YouTube like you do here on my channel. Let's see if we can try to catch this group in front of us here. Even though it's 40 laps, luckily Dover, a relatively short track and very fast, so the laps can go by here quickly. Oh man, just barely scraped the wall there. Yeah, we're so fast that we're running P37 and qualified 35th as way up the track we go. Gonna lose 2 spots. Hit the wall again. whoever the leader is, they have already checked out. They're already exiting turn 2 as we come out of turn 4. Luckily, we're staying on the back of these two right here. They got past us, but they're not necessarily too much faster than us. Don't necessarily have high hopes for the next race either at Kansas because there's a 1.5-mile track. The fast tracks is what we struggle at right now just because we simply just don't have an engine. With too many horsepower upgrades, that is what we're working on right now. However, that won't be done till, I want to say, after Daytona next year. But, oh, Bobby Hamilton just blew up right underneath us. But luckily for us, we do have a couple of good races coming up. We have $3 million in the bank right now. We got another chance at $1 million at Talladega coming up here in a couple of races, so just got to get through these races where we know we're going to be slow right now. Just hope we get those upgrades quickly and get them on the car quickly.
Still beside you.
We just got to do what we can.
That's worth another spot. Keep digging. Clear all around.
Luckily, we're earning a lot more money for sponsors right now.
The 7 car.
For sure, our prestige will go down after this race, but should be able to bring it back up later at tracks like Talladega's. Ooh, bit of contact there with Atwood. So I'm focusing on Steve Park because we at least need to beat that objective. We get tight there, and that gets us into Casey Kane.
We need to get back on pace. You're clear.
And I imagine pit stops will start relatively soon. Well, the leader and a couple other cars have decided to come down pit road as we scrape the wall. And I have started to catch up to this group as they decide to come down pit road already. Let's stay out. I want to try to get closer to halfway if I can.
That lap was off your pace.
You can see just how much the tires have fallen off, even though we're starting to drive a little bit more consistently. We are going to try to loosen this car up at the pit stop. I do want to get to halfway though, like I said. Also, pit road way too busy right now. We would lose a ton of time. Look at that. That's just a madhouse.
How's the car set up for you? Our time's a little off. The 19 car.
So at least one more lap here. Let pit road clear up a little bit. Get well and past halfway here.
Start out low. That car ain't gonna run much longer. You need fuel. Clear.
Just about everybody is going to have come down to pit road now.
Come on now.
So we'll go ahead, bring it in at the end of this lap. Hoping the fact that we're on the more worn tires can kind of be canceled out by the fact we're going to have less traffic in the pits. Let's go ahead, slow her down. Alright, don't worry about that little bit of damage. Let's loosen the car up a turn and get back on track quickly, boys.
Grab the other wrench if you can't get it cleared.
Oh, come on!
Look out. Traffic up high.
Of course, on top of everything else, we have to have a slow pit stop as well. So currently P38 as we rejoin the track with Jeff Gordon. This leader's going to go ahead and get past us. It's just incredible how we can go from battling Mark Martin for second last week, and now we're running P38 and getting lapped. It's crazy how that works, isn't it?
Number 18. Hello.
So I don't even know where the next car on track that we're battling is.
Hey, look out.
I
Clear.
know we do have to probably battle with Casey Kane here for P38. But yeah, slow pit stop definitely didn't help us there. Lost quite a few seconds with the jammed gun.
The 6 car. It's still
And now we just gotta hope somehow something can work in our favor.
number 6. It's still there.
You know, this may end up being one of the shortest episodes yet of the series here on YouTube. But it's because I'm just trying to spare you guys the absolute boringness of my life driving around here by myself. Luckily, we've caught up to Casey Atwood, so maybe we can get P37. And Greg Biffle's here, so maybe we can gain a couple spots. Sorry, Casey. And we get underneath him, we'll take P37. Quite a bit of the field it appears to be a lap down actually now, so could be worse. Oh man, what the hell? Man, we just nailed that wall coming out of the corner. See a good bit of damage on that right side.
Number 41.
What the hell's going on? Did you hear all that tire squealing?
Clear all around.
Appears to just be in the interior view, but man, that really affected our handling. We are slow and it has gotten a lot tighter.
5 laps to go.
Only just 4 laps to go because we are a lap down. And let's try to at least get one spot here. Pitching back up to Atwood.
The 7 car.
Fly past him in the corner.
That was a great lap, buddy. You're clear.
Potential to gain 2 more spots here with the 16 and 46. Diamonding the corner, trying to get all the run we can here. This Jimmy Spencer's trying to get past these guys to put them a lap down.
Still up.
Tried entering high, that really didn't work out.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Car outside.
Whoa, Casey Atwood gets loose. White flag for the leaders. Get past Kimmel, trying to get past Greg Biffle here so we can at least finish P35.
He's still there.
Obviously, our string of top 5s will end at 3.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting.
2 by 2 here in a battle for P35.
Much gas left.
Get past Greg Biffle for now. Casey Atwood trying to follow suit with me on the bottom here to get past Biffle. Them running side by side should help us there.
The 7 car is coming high.
But after a couple of great races, a disappointing result, it's going to be P35 in the second race at Dover. I told you it wasn't good, and we didn't get luck like we had at Darlington. Dale Jr. wins.
There were only a few lead changes.
Well, to be honest, Joe, I'm a little surprised that we didn't have more leaders. Just goes to show that with the right setup and the right strategy, you really can dominate a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
The Delphi car probably isn't too happy about his finish here.
Well, he gave it all he had, and that's all you can ask of any driver.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on the voice of NASCAR, MRN. We'll see you next week at Kansas.
So let's go ahead and prep a car for Kansas. We'll put our best engine in. We don't have a 100% chassis, but we do have one at 95, which isn't too bad, although this one isn't too bad either, actually, at the 90%. So we'll go with our one there, save our changes to the car. In terms of chassis, we'll have a repair and a new one available at the end of this race. Engine, we have a repair done in 1. Let's go ahead and put another engine into build since we have the money, and this can hopefully get us through to the end of the season here. And then we'll have our upgrade, and then we can start building new engines, more powerful engines, which will be nice. To be honest, I don't have high hopes for Kansas just because it's a mile and a half, and it's kind of been not our strong suit this season just because of that lower horsepower. But who knows, stranger things have definitely happened in the series. If you've been watching it, you know that for sure. If you liked this video, be sure to leave it a like, subscribe for more NASCAR Thunder 2003 content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!